In today's video, we're doing up some simple burgers on the Oklahoma Joe's Rider DLX using GrillGrates. Hey, this is Ricer from Dead Broke Barbecue, Wisconsin, and welcome back to the channel. But if you're new here, we try to help you enhance and amplify your backyard barbecue fun. In today's video, I'm doing up some simple burgers on the Oklahoma Joe's Rider DLX, and I'm using GrillGrates. And if you got a set of GrillGrates, flip them over and use the backside and they make one heck of a sear on a burger. But if you don't have a set of GrillGrates, check the links below because they're a great little gadget to have in your backyard barbecue arsenal. So grab your SPG and your spatula, Chris. We're gonna do up some simple burgers on the Oklahoma Joe's Rider DLX using GrillGrates. Alright, so today we're doing some real simple burgers on the Oklahoma Joe's Rider DLX. But we're gonna use some GrillGrates and put them down and use the backside. Kinda gonna use them as a griddle. Now you can buy a couple pounds of 80/20 hamburger and smash up the burgers yourself, or buy them pre-made. But we like to make them using a hamburger press and some wax paper. That's typically my boys' job and they don't mind doing it, so we just buy a full 2 pounds of 80/20 hamburger and make up our own patties. And for today's seasoning, we're just using some standard SPG from SuckleBusters. Now, if you don't have any, check out the links below or just use some salt, pepper, and garlic. Pretty simple. Because salt, pepper, and garlic is awesome on hamburgers. For now, I'm only gonna season up one side of these burgers. But once we go ahead and get them on the grates, then we'll season up the backside. Start out, and we're just gonna put a little bit on each one of these patties. And then I'm gonna take my thumb and go ahead and press out just a little bit of the center. That kind of helps you so that the burgers kind of stay that same size. They typically don't shrink up as much when you do that. Now I've seen people put ice cubes in the center of them too, but hey, I ain't gonna deal with that. It's too much work. Then you can kind of tap in your seasoning also, just a little bit. Okay, these burgers are all seasoned up. Let's get the Rider DLX rolling some smoke. Who mows their lawn twice in the same spot within 15 minutes? Morons? All right, we're gonna turn the power on and we're gonna turn it all the way over to medium, and we'll open up the lid and let all this smoke get out of the chamber. We don't want any of that white smoke to build up in the chamber. And once you hear that fan kick in, then we're gonna go ahead and put in our GrillGrates and start preheating them some. Close up the lid then. All right, I got my GrillGrates assembled. Let's go ahead and put them in upside down. Okay, we're just gonna set them right above the sear zone, like that. And we also have this set at sear. I'm gonna go ahead and spray on some canola oil. Just cover up these grates. We're gonna close up the lid and set a timer for about 20 minutes. That way these GrillGrates get up to around 500 degrees. We wanna push them up to at least 500 degrees to do these burgers. Now today's video is sponsored by Wines Till Sold Out, or WTSO. And over at WTSO's website, they're getting new bottles daily all across the globe. And WTSO's website has plenty of shopping options. They got last chance wines, premium selections, and weekly tasting. And if you use my promo code BBQ20, it's gonna save you $10 on any purchase of $50 or more. Now that promo code is gonna last until December 31st, 2020. So what are you waiting for? Head over and get yourself some bottles because they ship it right to your door. All right, my 20-minute timer went off. Let's go ahead and get these burgers on those grates. Now you can see that the Rider's running around 441 degrees. Okay, let's go ahead and check out our grates and see where they're at. Yeah, we're about 625. Perfect, let's get these on. Loading these burgers up. Got these on now. Just gonna give them a quick little pat. And we'll go ahead and get some of our SPG on this side. Now we're gonna close up the lid and set a timer for 1.5 minutes. All right, our 1.5 minute timer went off. Let's go ahead and flip these burgers over. Take them, squish them just a little bit, and you can see now that hole that I made is starting to fill back in. And we'll put this one right here. Close up the lid and set another timer for 1.5 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead. I have an order for 2 cheeseburgers and 2 hamburgers. We'll toast up the buns a little bit and add some cheese. All right, my 1.5 minute timer went off. Let's go ahead and put the cheese on and throw on these buns. Pretty simple, we're just gonna lay that on. Get this one back on here. And we're just gonna set these buns on just for a little bit because it won't take long and then they'll be all burnt up. So throw them on. just for a little toasting. Okay, these are ready. A little bit of burnt grease on there, perfect. Get these cheeseburgers on. Put the lids on them. All right, there's our burgers. Now let's go ahead and close up our lid, but you're gonna see we wanna let this run a little bit because it'll start burning up all that debris. Get those grates as clean as they can just from the heat itself. Okay, let's get this bottle of wine opened up. Okay, and the moment that we all been waiting for. Oops. I got myself dirty. That was a great pop, for sure. All right, let's try a little bit of this Cabernet. Sweet nectar of the gods. This is gonna go really good with these burgers. All right, it's time to try out these burgers. I'm gonna take a cheeseburger myself. I'm just gonna put a couple pickles on there. Now the tomato and lettuce, the rest of the family's gonna eat that. Put a little bit of ketchup on. Just need a little bit of ketchup. We'll close up this bun. Give her a bite. Very good. Juicy. There's a lot of moisture in this burger. I think you can see it. And in my opinion, all a burger really needs is salt, pepper, and garlic. It's a great flavor burst into this beef. And you can see we got a great sear on top of those burgers. Now when you have that nice sear and char on the outside of a burger, it crisps it up a little bit, and man, it adds a ton of flavor. Now you don't need a set of grill grates, but if you got a pair, start using them on the back side. Trust me, you talk about a complete sear. So if you're looking for something to grill this 4th of July, think about burgers or cheeseburgers and get yourself a bottle of red wine from WTSO. Now the great thing about using a set of grill grates is that it sears it quickly on the outside, and that kind of helps retain that moisture in the meat. Plus, I didn't run them over 165 degrees so they don't dry out. All right, so I hope all of you have a great, fantastic 4th of July. Be careful with fireworks, they're dangerous. Now after that big bite, I'm gonna have to wash it down with some Cabernet Sauvignon. Hey boys, the burgers are done, but you better grab a bib because these things are juicy. Look at me, I'm a messy Marvin.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and become a subscriber. Turn on that notification bell because you don't want to miss my next video. I hope that all of you have a fantastic 4th of July, but be careful because powder burns hurt. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Okay, now I need a rag to wipe this off. Hurry. Arr! Get out of here, fly. My hands are full. I can't get him out of here. I'm making myself a messy Marvin right now. A dumb fly. What the? Really? You're gonna land right there when I'm filming? You're lucky my hands are full or you'd be dead.